Okay, so I want to talk about that new bill that Florida is trying to drop, and that's pretty much saying that they want to take out the history of slavery, and everything. Because no, they said that they wanted to keep the 3/5 bullshit that they did, but they want to remove slavery and, in a sense, hide it from the teachings inside school. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm with it or against it. I'm not gonna say either, but the way that they're portraying it and the reason why is bullshit. It's bullshit. Um, the way that I didn't look fully into it, but pretty much they're saying that they want to take it out because students feel bad. It makes them feel uncomfortable, and that telling the history alone is going to affect everything else. Like, it's going to divide us more by just teaching it, and not, like, they pretty much saying hiding it is better. Hiding is better. That's what they're saying. And their reasoning behind it is really dumb, but I do see another side to it, because I can understand why white students or any other white, well, Caucasians, adults, whoever, I can understand why they, what would they feel, shit, I can't talk. I understand why they would feel bad or uncomfortable, and whatnot, but that has nothing to do with the teachings of slavery and the history of the US. That has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with what happens outside of it. The teaching is one thing, but what happens outside of the teaching, which is social media, how non-white students react to learning the information, how they're taught to react, how their parents bring them, how their parents bring them up, and everything of that sort. So the Caucasians feeling uncomfortable and bad, it's not because of the teachings of it, it's because of how non-whites start to treat other white people because of the history, which I can say is stupid. I can at least say that it is stupid. I feel like it really is stupid to blame white people of today about the history of slavery. Like, yeah, you should, like, we can say, like, it was bad, like what your ancestors did was bad, but blaming them today, especially if you, like, a lot of people blame white people that they never met. That's one thing. That's one thing. Now, if it's some racist shit, yeah, get on their ass about whatever the fuck they doing, because obviously that's the type of people that we need to go after. Fuck all the racist people, but you cannot target the whole group just because of the history. And I want to put it to you like this. Let's say you're a parent. Your parent kills another child parent that's inside your school, right? Now, starting off, of course, the other child is going to have malice against you because your parent killed their parent, right? So it starts off with that. You feel bad. And pretty much they're reminded of it every now and then. And you decide, no, my bad. They decide to dedicate 1 full month towards not only the history of what your parents did, no, not even that, the history of their parents, but also about what your parents did and blaming it on you. If that makes any sense. I probably fucked it up. But pretty much saying, what the fuck does your parent have to do with you? How does what the fuck your parent did correlated to you? I probably really fucked that shit up. I probably fucked up the analogy, but you know what I'm trying to say though. You have to think of it in a sense that, yes, what happened, like their ancestors and shit, what they did was wrong, but you cannot blame them, the people for today, in today, that has nothing to do with it. And even inside Black History Month, like, yes, we do go over, at the majority, we're celebrating black lives, African Americans, and all that good stuff. But then on the flip side, there's a lot of backlash and lashing just at random white people, whether it's physically, which is not that common at all. There's a lot of shit on social media, which is not controlled by the school. So once again, that has nothing to do with the bill. There has to do with just regular interactions. and things that people say spread what they hear, and it has a lot to do with slandering white people of today, saying like all white people are shit, all white people are to blame. And you can't say it's not common. That shit is a very common thing. And of course, if it's not happening to you, you're not going to realize it's common. But that shit is very common. And shit, if my parent killed somebody else, I don't want to be the one reminded that they fucking did this shit. I don't. Why would I? So I understand where they're coming from with that. But once again, their reasoning is dumb as shit. Fucking stupid. And the teaching of it, like hiding it, that's not gonna change shit. Absolutely nothing. What the fuck? If anything, that's gonna make it so much more worse. Cause now motherfuckers are uneducated about the past. The key solution to not having Caucasian people feel uncomfortable or bad is, like I said, everything else, which is how the student is taught inside the household, how social media is going, which you cannot mitigate. You cannot stop that shit at all. At all. At all. Because now, if you take it out of the school system, who's going to be the one to teach them the history? You fucking dumbass. Who's going to teach them the history? Their parents. And if you're going to say that teaching inside school is going to cause more division, guess what the fuck their parents is going to do? You're going to have black parents saying, oh yeah, white people ain't shit, don't trust white people. And then you're going to have white people saying, oh yeah, black people ain't shit, don't trust black people. Which is doing what? More fucking division, dumbass. Now, like I said, I'm not with or against it. No, I'm not going to lie. I'm against it. Why the fuck would you take out the history? Why would you hide the history? I understand to a certain extent, but what the fuck? That has nothing to do with changing that. That does not change the outcome at all. Whoever decided to go along with this, you're fucking stupid. And of course, it's not just that you're stupid. With your intent and how you're saying it, more than likely you're racist. What can I say? You're racist. You're racist, my boy. That's exactly what I think it is, because if you really want to stop the problem, which is the uncomfortability, how Caucasians feel comfortable inside a certain situation of the teaching, it has nothing to do with fucking removing it. Once again, it has to do with every single thing else besides the teaching of it. Everything else. Everything else. Unless the teacher is sitting there and saying, yes, this is slavery. What happened was bad. Yes, explaining that it was bad so that the students do know that it was bad. And then right after saying, excuse me, yeah, white people of today should feel bad. White people of today, it's still your fault. Now that would be fucking stupid. Take that shit out. I get that. Take that shit out. But what the fuck you guys are talking about makes no sense. At all. And at this point, I'm just rinsing and repeating, saying the same shit, but that's just ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's not really changing the problem. That's just being stupid. Really stupid. But I'll see you kids. Have a nice one. Ha. Mwah.